The basic principle of parliamentary form of government is the principle of collective responsibility. In England, this principle is based on well-established convention. However, in India, this principle is enshrined in the Constitution. Article 75, Clause 3 provides that the Council of Ministers shall be collectively responsible to the House of People. In England, by the middle of 19th century, this doctrine became well established. It operates in all important parliamentary governments like Australia, Canada, Ireland, and New Zealand. The term collective responsibility is explained by Lord Salisbury as follows. I quote, "For all that passes in the cabinet, every member of it who does not resign is absolutely and irretrievably responsible and has no right afterwards to say that he has agreed in one sense to a compromise while in another he was persuaded by his colleagues. It is only on the principle that absolute responsibility is undertaken by every member of the cabinet who, after a decision is arrived at, remains a member of it, that the joint responsibility of ministers of parliament can be upheld, and one of the most essential principles of parliamentary responsibility established." Quote end. So friends, it's clear that the only alternative, therefore, for a member who is not prepared to defend the policy of the government is to resign. But while he remains the member of the government, he cannot say that he is in the disagreement with any of the cabinet decisions. Dear students, it is important to note that Gujarat High Court in Dattaji Chandridas versus State of Gujarat AR 1999 had described the collective responsibility as, I quote, "Collective responsibility means all ministers share collective responsibility even for decisions in which they have not taken part whatsoever, or in which they might have dissented at the meeting of the Council of Ministers. Collective responsibility means the members of Council of Ministers express a common opinion. It means unanimity and confidentiality." Quote end. Similarly, Hartley and Griffith explained the position in regard to collective responsibility of ministers to the legislature as, I quote, "Collective responsibility means that cabinet decisions bind all cabinet ministers, even if they argued in opposite directions in cabinet. But this is to say no more than a cabinet minister who finds himself in a minority must either accept the majority view or resign. The team must not be weakened by some of its members making clear in public that they disapprove of the government's policy. And obviously, what is true of cabinet ministers is even more true for other ministers. If they do not like what the team is doing, they must either keep quiet or leave." Quote end.